Bonjour! Today I'm going to be doing a review of Carry On by Rainbow Royale. So I love this book so much. I gave it 5 billion stars if I could. So this book is basically a Harry Potter fan fiction with a gay romance. Yes, you heard that right, a gay romance. I really love that. Even though this was heavily based on Harry Potter, Rainbow Royale still tried to be very original with it. It was very close to Harry Potter, but there were a lot of aspects that were completely different, which I really loved. Also, this book takes place in modern day England, but like a modern day England that's like magical with mages, and dragons and mythical creatures. And so that was so cool. And there were so many British words too, like bloke and flat and other words. And I love England so much. So I really enjoyed that part of it. This book was just so amazing, and despite all the terrible things in this book happening, it was hilarious. Like I was laughing out loud at so many parts. Rainbow Royale is amazing at contemporary, and now she's amazing at fantasy. Like, praise the queen. She is queen. I also really love how like all the spells are normal words, like not made up ones like in Harry Potter. Like one of the spells was Simon Says, which I thought was funny. And like I mentioned before, there is a gay romance in here, and this romance was just so adorable and so cute, and I loved it so much. And I've never read a gay romance before in a novel. I only ever read a short story with a gay romance before, and that short story was so cute. And so after this book, I definitely want to try out more gay romance. It's so adorable. I want to try out more gay romance. That's all I can say without spoiling this book. So if you have not read Carry On, please leave and go read the book because it's just so amazing, and I think it's one of my favorite Rainbow Royale books now. So go read it. Goodbye, not spoilery people. Goodbye. So right off the bat, I was very curious about the Madge. He was so mysterious and odd, and I remembered from Fangirl that he was Simon's father, so I was very interested in knowing more about him. Then, in the beginning of the book, I had no clue who Lucy was, and I was so curious as to who she was. Then when we find out that she's Simon's mother, I really wanted to know what happened to her. Like, did she die of childbirth? Did she run away? Like, did she just die of, like, normal causes? Like, what happened to Lucy? We never find out what. I really wanted to know more about Lucy. Like, she seemed nice. Obviously, she died because she crossed the veil. And if you cross the veil, you're dead. You just haven't passed over yet. So I was kind of curious on how she died and what happened to her after she gave birth to Simon, and why she never tried to reach out to Simon. Yeah, I wish that was explored more, but we never really get an answer for that. So this book starts off that Simon is making his way to Wattpad, which is basically Hogwarts, and then he hangs out with his best friend Penelope and his girlfriend Agatha, and later, Agatha and Simon break up, and I felt their breakup was so needed. I did not feel a relationship between them at all. Like Penelope said, it felt like they were just going through the motions of being together and not actually feeling like they were together. It didn't seem like they cared about each other romantically at all anymore. Baz returned after like about 100 pages. Like he was gone for quite a bit, and I was so happy when he finally returned. I love how much of a dramatic entrance he came, just like barging into the cafeteria like, hey, I'm back, bask in my glory. It was so funny. Oh my god, I love Baz so much. He is such a great character, and I loved his banter with Simon. It was just so cute and funny, and I just love how much he cares about Simon and how he's always loved Simon and everything. And I just love that so much. And I also really love Penelope. Like, she's so awesome and she's so smart and she's so cool. Like, can she be my friend? Can she be like a real person? Like, I love her. I really loved how when they were trying to figure everything out, they grabbed a whiteboard out and wrote down everything. Like in one of those crime shows where they lay out all the evidence on like a wall and you try to figure out something by staring at the evidence. Oh my god, I love that. I also really loved that part where Wattpad gets attacked by a dragon and Simon figures out that he can give Baz some of his powers. That was so cool. The fact that he can give him some of his powers is kind of like, makes them kind of like Parabody from the Shadowhunters. And that's like so cool. Oh my god, they're like Parabody. That's just so adorable. I love it. Simon thought he was an orphan, and he was raised like an orphan. So after he broke up with Agatha, he didn't have anywhere to go for Christmas. And I was so happy when Baz offered to have him come for him for Christmas. And Simon did decline. And I was like, what is wrong with you, Simon? Like, seriously, go hang out with Baz. Like, why would you prefer spending Christmas alone in Watford where literally like nobody is there? Like, what is wrong with you, Simon? But I was so happy that he finally did go and he did spend Christmas with Baz after he found out that thing about Eb's brother and everything. Oh my god, their Christmas together was just so adorable. I loved how Simon was wearing Baz's clothing. Like when Simon comes in and he's all wet and he's all cold because he had to walk a bunch of miles to get to Baz's house, and he takes his shoes off, and I think he's just in his socks, or he might take his socks off too, and Baz is like all hot and bothered because he's like seeing him without shoes. Oh, it was so cute. And I love how like Baz, like any little of Simon he sees, even if it's just like a little bit of skin, he's all like hot and bothered and like all turned on by Simon. It's so cute. I love them together so much. They're so adorable. And their kiss was just so cute. I did not expect Simon to do that. I was just reading it, and then it was like, Simon, and then Simon kissed me. And I was like, what? What? Oh my god, he kissed him. Oh my god. I was like screaming and just like, I'm so happy that they finally kissed because they're just so cute. Oh my god, they're so adorable. I can't. They're so cute. And then after that, they go home, and Simon falls asleep in Baz's arms. It's just so cute. Oh my god, they're so adorable. I love them so much. And that final battle scene at the end was so intense. I was like at the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, what is gonna happen? Oh my god, oh my god. And when Eb died, I was so sad. I really liked Eb. He's kind of like the Hagrid of this book, and she's so cool. And it was so sad to see her die, and she was one of the greatest mages of all time, who was so powerful, and just seeing her just die, just such a wasteful death, it just sucked. I really hated that. And that battle scene was just like intense. When Simon was pouring all of his power into the humdrum, I was like, oh my god, what is gonna happen? Oh my god, is Simon gonna be okay? Oh my god, I was like freaking out. I was like, what is happening? And then the epilogue was so cute. I can't believe we finally got an epilogue. The one thing that I always wanted from Rainbow Royale, all of her books are pure perfection except for the endings. When I read Eleanor and Park, when I read the ending and it was kind of like a cliffhanger ending and it was a standalone, I literally wanted to throw Eleanor and Park at the wall. I was so pissed with the ending. It was such an abstract ending and it just left you hanging and you're like, wait, what happened then? You don't freaking know! And it just pissed me off so much. And then when I read Fangirl, the ending was slightly better, but it still kind of like annoyed me. I really wanted to know more because a lot of loose ends were not tied up. They were just completely left loose. And in this epilogue was so adorable, and I'm just so happy that we finally got an epilogue from Rainbow Royale book, because that was the one thing I always wanted from all of her books, and she finally delivered, and it was just so cute. I really loved the epilogue. Yeah, there were some loose ends that still haven't been tied up, like what happened to Lucy. We never found out what happened to her. We don't really know how Agatha ended up. We just know that she went to California and she ended up being all happy. I kind of wanted more from her ending though. Like, I really liked her ending. It was very fitting for her, but I really wanted more. And we never really know what happened with Penelope's boyfriend. Did he ever come to like London or something to live with her? Or like what happened with that? And I really love that Penelope, Baz, and Simon all got an apartment together. That was just so nice. I really love that. It was so cute. Also, the book is divided into 5 parts: book 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the epilogue. And before each section there is an illustration, and the illustration for the epilogue is so adorable. Look how cute it is. It's Simon and Baz, and they're so adorable. Oh my god, I can't get over how cute that is. I love it. I love it so much. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment below what you thought about Carry On. Let's continue the discussion in the comments. Au revoir!